Thanks for joining us for Issues and Answers. I'm Ian Boyne. Today we talk about the quality of our political discourse, the quality of our democracy. We have with us the newly appointed political ombudsman, the Honorable Donna Parchment Brown. We thank you for your company. Good to have you on the program, political ombudsman.
Thank you, Ian. My
spoken to you
pleasure.
in other capacities.
Yes, over the years.
Congratulations on your appointment.
Thank you very much.
Let's talk about you. You have had a long history in working with people, in working with various groups. You were head of the Dispute Resolution Foundation, and you also worked on the Peace Management Institute.
Yes, absolutely. I've been really blessed. I think, I've been put in a position to work with fantastic people throughout my career.
Including the former political ombudsman,
Oh, yes,
Reverend Harold Blair.
Bishop Harold Blair has been my mentor. I served with him on the Peace Management Initiative. We're founding members. He the chairman, me the vice chair. And during that period of turbulence in Jamaica, both political and within the context of the criminal justice system.
You were there.
I was there, and I think we helped to shape what that sort of social intervention would be, working with other very great people on the PMI. I think many people forget that there was a time not so long ago, maybe 15 years ago or less, when there were communities that were essentially locked down.
That's right.
There were communities that an incident might be triggered by politics or a interpersonal relationship, a man-woman situation, the loss of a firearm, whatever the trigger might have been. But we would see communities for weeks, months, really being locked down, police in their curfews, people not being able to come out. I think we can even remember an incident where a bus was affected and that route was not having any service from the bus for a while, and we were in all of those situations as PMI, particularly in the corporate area in St. Catherine. And we got to see how many Jamaicans wanted their lives to be different, who, while they wanted to engage in politics, did not want to engage in violence or experience harm. And those are lessons well learned from people who are on the ground every day trying to build this great country.
Yes. And your work with the Dispute Resolution Foundation would have taken you all over the island.
Absolutely. It's a good thing I was a young woman then.
You're still young.
Because I was driving all over Jamaica, every single parish in the formative years of Dispute Resolution Foundation, doing training, meeting people, setting up centers, working with a great team, a great number of board members and leaders. Novar MacDonald, our first chairman, Paul Hines, the current CEO, Karen Gentles, my assistant, and a number of people. We had the then Chief Justice, Sir Edward Zaka, as the patron and one of the founding members, and of course Chief Justice Lenz de Wolf, and today they're pleased to have our present Chief Justice. So it gave us a great idea of how to make the law present in the lives of people by them owning their problems and learning how to talk about issues and coming out with solutions of their own design. Maybe because I'm the first of 9 children, I grew up learning to listen because little ones always want the bigger ones to deal with things,
So dealing with disputes has been a lifetime preoccupation.
So. Absolutely, and with a father who did not believe in beating or fighting, especially the bigger ones hitting the smaller ones. So, listening and talking has always been part of it. People can disagree, but there's absolutely no reason why we have to hurt one another with words, because the hurt with words can remain for a lifetime, while sometimes a physical hurt goes away.
And one of the responsibilities of the Office of the Political Ombudsman is to ensure that the quality of the discourse during a political campaign or just between political parties, that it is civil.
Yes. That's
about the importance of that role.
That for me is so important, because that civility is empowering to the citizen and to the politician. Because civility requires a certain amount of respect. So that's the first thing about civility. If I don't respect you, then it's unlikely that civility would be my normal approach. And respect definitely is the oil that is going to keep the Jamaican engine going. We're all valuable, every one of us. And if you intend to serve me, then it's important that you try to know me, know what matters to me, and provide what I require of you in political service. And civility helps you achieve your objectives. Because have you found, I think everybody has had this experience, somebody comes to you, they want something to be done. They come to you rudely, loudly, not allowing you to ask them any questions for clarification or anything. And at the end of the day, you're unable to do what it is that they want. Somebody else comes to you and they says, good morning, good afternoon, I'm so-and-so. I know you're so-and-so. Here's what I'm trying to do. How can you assist me? And I know it sounds really mild and meek, but the truth is it works.
But in the political culture, is the cas at the heart of the cut and thrust?
It's not at the heart.
It shouldn't be.
It is destroying the heart.
It is.
We are not, we have gotten into some habits of describing ourselves. Jamaicans, maybe, yes, there's a tracing that we do, which is absolutely beautiful to watch, because it is a creative mind. It is a lyricist that does that. It's the poet. Then you have the other tracing, which is also vulgar. And the one that gets something done is the one. We listen to songs all the time, and Jamaica, we have a lot of songs that bun bad mind. And some of the bun bad mind songs, we really love them because what's in the story you can engage with. But some of the others say, sure, why am I sing that for? That don't make no sense. Is that? I mean, that's our reality. Likewise, in the political sphere, whether it's in election season or out of election season, we want to hear when a politician or an aspiring politician speaks that we can hear a message beyond the noise. So it's for the speaker to minimize his noise so you can get the message. We all know grandma's old message, when you're in the market, don't worry about the noise, watch your change. And a lot of Jamaicans understand that and live that way. So we may not stop you from talking, but we're trying to get the kernel. And if there's nothing in there, then we don't get it.
So the Office of the Political Ombudsman is very much invested in trying to change the political discourse, to let the politicians talk about issues of substance rather than the issues that really don't advance us. We're speaking to the Political Ombudsman. We take a break.